Approaching Krishna, an essential subject from Vinaypedia. To be able to meet somebody of great power and authority, people in general need permission. Similarly, to approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, one has to undergo much austerity, as well as be spiritually qualified to be able to do so. However, approaching Krishna is not so easy, and one cannot do so directly, as he must first approach a bona fide spiritual master who can guide him in the right direction. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinaycote's Approaching Krishna category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 8 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books. All those who have tried their utmost to do good for others but have failed despite all honest endeavors should approach Sri Krishna or his bona fide servitors, following the footsteps of Marshal Arjuna. Message of Godhead, Chapter 2. Amatiyam never tries to approach Godhead by any invented method, any inductive, ascending process. Rather, he accepts the standard, deductive, descending process, that is, the method that comes down directly from the Supreme Lord or through his bona fide representatives. Message of Godhead, Chapter 3. By penance only can one even approach the personality of Godhead, who is within the heart of every living entity and at the same time beyond the reach of all senses. Armad Bh Gavatam 3.12. 19. MYVD philosophers are satisfied simply to understand Brahman to be the sum total of knowledge, but Vairava philosophers not only know in detail about the Supreme Personality of Godhead but also know how to approach him directly. The method for this is described by R. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as 9 kinds of devotional service, beginning with hearing. Chaitanya Karitam Ta, DLL 7.141. With a poor fund of knowledge, we cannot adjust to the idea of the personality of the Absolute Truth, and the personal activities of the Lord are deplored by the less intelligent impersonalists. But reasons and arguments together with the transcendental process of approaching the Absolute Truth help even the staunch impersonalist to become attracted by the personal activities of the Lord. Armad Bh Gavatam 2.1. 9. One should continue to hope against hope that some way or other he will be able to approach the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. Nectar of Devotion, Chapter 18. The personality of Godhead is described in the Bhagavad Gita as the most pure, the supreme and the absolute truth. There is no trace of a tinge of materiality in his person, and thus one who has the slightest tinge of material affection cannot approach him. Armad Bh Gavatam 1.6. 21. The less intelligent men who are always busy worshipping the demigods should note that when the demigods are harassed by the demons, they approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead for relief. Since the demigods resort to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, why should the worshippers of the demigods not approach the Supreme Lord for whatever benefits they desire? Armad Bh Gavatam 7.4. 29.